Okay, we're up to the seventh and last Aliyah for Parsha Chaya Sarah. Now, we have to kind of feel a little bit sorry for her because it's her Parsha, but she's only mentioned like what, twice? Like once when she dies, which is the beginning of the Parsha, and once when we talk about when Yitzhak brings his wife Rebecca into his mom's tent. It says his mom's tent, but otherwise she's not mentioned. Okay, anyways, now these are the generations of Ishmael. And now we're going to talk about Ishmael, right? Now Ishmael's not Jewish, right? I mean, I think we all agree to that. He's not. He's not Hebrew. He's not one of the Ivri. Well, he is an Ivri because he's from Abraham, and Abraham's an Ivri. So he's connected to the Ivrim, and he's definitely a Semite, right? Because we say that he speaks Semitic language. Arabic is a Semitic language, and the Muslims say that they're from Abraham, and we say that, and our Torah says he's from Abraham. So the Torah wants to spend time talking about him. And these are the generations of Ishmael, the son of Abraham. Now we're going to say, see, we see it right out here. From Hagar, the Egyptian, the maidservant of Sarah, bore to Abraham. Now, the Quran says it a little bit differently, and they have their own belief about the prophetic, let's say, Brit, the covenant. They say went to Ishmael and not to Yitzhak, and they definitely have their own belief. And people could go read in the Quran on their own. This is not a comparative religious video, but it is important to know that they believe that Abraham is their forefather, just like Jews / Hebrews / Jews believe that Abraham is their forefather. I mean, that's what we're taught, and that's what they're taught. So we're actually like literally related in terms of genetically. I mean, the whole world is related. But okay, anyways. And these are the names of the sons of Ishmael by their names, according to their births. The firstborn of Ishmael was Nebaioth, and Kedar, and Adbael, and Mibsham. In Mishma, and Duma, and Masa, Hadad, Tema, Jetur, Naphish, and Kedma. Is it Kedma like east? It's also a person's name. Like Kadima, like means also to go forward, like to continue. These are the sons of Ishmael. Okay. Are there more sons, or these are the ones? Okay. And these are their names in their open cities and in their walled cities, 12 princes to their nations. But how did they already have nations? They just got born. So what nations are we talking about? How did they already have cities? How do they have walled cities or open cities? How? They were just born. They just got born. So the Torah like does this kind of stuff, like where it opens itself up to be like questioned by those who believe it wasn't written by God, that wasn't transcribed by to God to Moses. Those JEPD people, the documentary hypothesis people, really question these verses because they open the verses themselves open you up to so many questions. Like these people were just born and all of a sudden they already have nations. I don't understand. So I don't really know what it means because there's not that many people in the world. And who are the nations that these 12 princes are controlling? And like, are they from Ishmael? Are they from Ham? Are they from Yefet, like groups? And these are the years of the life of Ishmael: 100 years, 30 years, and 7 years. So he even gets the treatment that Sarah got and Abraham got. He gets 100 years, 30 years, and 7 years. Now, we know that he was trying to shoot, according to the Torah, he was shooting arrows even at his own mother. She sat a bow shots away from him. Remember that? That actually happened in the Torah, at least in our book. And he was teasing Yitzhak, and he was maybe trying to kill Yitzhak. Either way, the Torah gives him the treatment that the Torah gives to Sarah, and to Abraham, that it breaks up his life into 3 sections. And he expired and died and was gathered to his people. And they dwelt from Havla, which is basically Greece, I think, to Shur, which borders on Egypt. Interesting. So he basically had the Mediterranean basin. So he has like the Greek areas, but I thought Greek was to Yefet. So where's Havla? To Shur, on the borders of Egypt, going towards Ashur, and all his brothers. Before all his brothers, he dwelt. What brothers? Ishmael only had one brother that we know of. What brothers? What does it mean? It says Achiv. It says brothers, but what brothers? The only brother he had was Yitzhak. What brother did Ishmael have? Maybe doesn't mean like literally biological brothers. It means like his chevra, like his friends or his close relatives from the other from Shem, from the other Shem tribes, or from the other Yefet tribes, or from the other tribes of Ham, because he's dwelling in those areas. He's dwelling in the areas of Yefet and Ham. Ham also lived in North Africa and in Greece, that area. So those are his brothers. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. And that ends the seventh Aliyah. That's how we end this Parsha. We just end it like this, and now we have to wait till next week. I don't know what to tell you. That's why the Torah is so exciting. Bye.